Hi, I'm going to take the position of the ALCU, who advocates on behalf of transgender rights. Um, can you imagine ever being taken away from one of your parents? Well, as it turns out, that's the case for many kids who have transgender parents or make that transition. And I'm going to show you why that's wrong and why it happens. I will explain. I'll break it down for you the problem, exactly, two different causes, and the solution. Um, so, without further ado, the courts can remove children from their parents who are deemed morally unsound. Um, they can get denied or restrict custody on visitations. Courts are more likely to rule on the side of the transgender parent anyway. Um, Based on societal views, we see them as unfit parents for whatever reason. It is not culturally acceptable to be transgender, therefore, it's easy for us to judge them and say they cannot be fit parents. In a court suit, Maxon versus Maxon in Washington, the non-transgender parent was granted custody based on the fact that the impact of the transition that it would have on the child was unknown. So they told them that they couldn't be parents because they don't know the impact they would have on the child. And another one in Kentucky claimed that the child suffered emotional harm, including suicidal ideation with no evidence whatsoever, just based on the fact how we view transgender, that they would automatically would have suicidal ideation. This is taking kids away from their parents, and that has a damaging effect on them, and it is unfair to the transgender parent and creates a negative identity for the trans community in general. So now into the causes why this happens. We already have a negative image of trans people in our head, and it causes us to be too quick to judge. As you can see in the two cases I brought back, there was no evidence saying why they couldn't be parents. They just, because they were transitioning, that they took them away from their kids, which is unfair. Another cause is that it's not normal to be transgender. The majority of people are born with an identity and they accept that. Like in the case of the transgender bathrooms, people going out in outrage because they see someone doing something in the bathroom that it's not normal. So they get all freaked out. And these causes are telling our society that this is okay when it clearly is not. So I want to pose a solution. I want to pass a law to protect these parents. And it will give parents opportunity to show that they can do the job and be just as parents, and it will not put the child in any jeopardy whatsoever. We'll show how great parents they can be and help get rid of our negative image, and make transparent parenting normal. This is a big step for equality among us all. So, in conclusion, parents are getting denied custody because of the negative image and I guess lack of normalcy of transgenders. And so I pose that we pass a law, and now that you know how wrong and unethical this is, let's make a stand and let's change and not let these kids and parents suffer anymore.